Hi everyone, welcome to KepTalk. Happy to have you here. If it's your first time ever watching any of my videos, welcome. My name is Ikepo Babajide, aka Keps. A lot of people call me Keps. And this is my talk show, KepTalk. So yes, very nice of you to join me. Happy to have you. And I hope that you come back for more. Absolutely. So please, before we even start, because I've been told I have to start saying this in my videos, like, comment, and subscribe. But yes, in all seriousness, do that. But in all seriousness, thank you so much for being here. And Happy New Year! We are in 2023. Wow. As a matter of fact, right, because I'll be very transparent, I'm recording on New Year's Day. And I am so excited about that because, well, for me, it's just telling myself, like, you're taking KepTalk seriously this year, 2023. I'm a little tired because I was at church last night into the new year, and then we had another service this morning. But I'm tired, but I'm just so happy to be in the new year. I'm grateful to God that I'm saying Happy New Year to the people that I love, my friends, my family. I do not take that for granted. I hope you don't take that for granted. I'm grateful because I'm breathing, I'm walking, I'm talking, I can eat on my own, I can walk on my own. Just the everyday things that we do that we take for granted. In times like the new year, you're able to say, Lord, I thank you, because people started in 2022 and didn't make it to the end of 2022. But you made it, I made it, and we made it for a reason, right? We made it for a specific purpose, for a specific plan. So Happy New Year once again. And I know that this year is going to be a year of acceleration, a year of just breakthrough. So I don't want to go on and start praying for y'all. Maybe I'll do that at the end. But it's going to be a wonderful year for you and your household. Good health, sound mind, hearts full of peace, joy, more love, more blessings, more testimonies. Let me tell you a quick story. My daughter came home yesterday from getting her nails done. So my daughter, Josiah, Gigi for short, gets her nails done like every 3 weeks with her dad. Her dad takes her to get nails done. I have nothing to do with it. It's not my business. It's not my concern. It's their daddy-daughter time. So yesterday morning, Toby was like, Gigi, you want to get your nails done today? And I mean, what girl would say no, right? She's 4, but she knows what she wants. She knows what she likes. She was like, absolutely, yes. And Toby was like, all right, great. This will be our last daddy-daughter in 2022. So yeah, let's do it. So they went out. She came back. And she's like, Mommy, I have a testimony. I need to tell you a testimony. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, does she know what testimony means? I mean, sometimes you just don't know what your kids know. Like, so I'm like, I wanted to hear more. Like, what is this testimony that you want to share with me? And she was like, well, we got to the nail salon, and the nail person couldn't do my toes because they were closing, but they did my hands. And I was like, that is a testimony. Like, you know exactly what you're talking about. She's like, yeah. And in the beginning, at first they said that we should leave, but then they called us back. And they were able, they were able to do my hands. And then she showed me her yellow nail polish. And she was so happy. And I'm like, yes, that is a testimony. Thank God. I said, Gigi, thank God for that. That you were able to at least do a manicure. Yes, you couldn't do a pedicure, but you could do that another day. At least you were able to get your fingernails done. So I say all that to say that there's testimonies in everything. Sometimes we sometimes we end our day, we're about to go to bed, and we're like, God didn't do X, Y, Z. But God did do something, right? He woke you up that morning. He took you from point A to point B, because I'm sure you left your house. You came back home. You were able to eat, swallow your food. You were able to use the bathroom by yourself. And now you're able to lay back on the bed and fall asleep. That's a testimony. And that is like so many reasons to give God thanks. So may we all have more testimonies in 2023. God will do mind-blowing things. God will do mind-blowing things for all of us. And we all of us, every single one of us will come back at the end of 2023 and say, look at what God has done. Do y'all believe that? Because I believe that. All right, so today, I don't want to take too much time. I just want to share something that was laid on my heart with all of you. And it's specifically, we'll get this word right, specifically for my ladies, for my women. And it's things that I was thinking about all yesterday, December 31st, 2022. I woke up with it, just thinking so much about it, and I have it here on my phone, so I will be using my phone today. And it was actually confirmed for me personally, and I'm going to share it because I want my women to tap in. I want you guys to tap into what I'm going to share with all of you today. So let me backtrack. So the last few days, as the year comes to an end, you begin to just ask God. Well, let me personalize it because I don't know what you guys do. So I can tell you what I do. I begin to ask God for clarity, for direction for the next year. And so I have been doing that the last few days, maybe close to about a week, like really being intentional, like, God, where am I going, right, in 2023? And I'm telling you, the way God works is so beautiful. It is so beautiful that the way God works for me, right? And I just need to personalize it because, again, I don't know how God works for you. But the way he works for me is that when I go to him with questions or, a heavy heart, whatever it is, he sends people my way to encourage me, to lift me up, to pray with me. It never fails. And part of even why I started KepTalk was because I want to be that for all of you. Does that make sense? So anyway, so that's how God works with Keps. And the last few days, the amount of people, thank you, Jesus, for sending them, because it's all you. It's not even them. It's not even the messenger, right? It's the message, which is God, just encouraging me about 2023, that it's your season, it's your year, you're a leader, stop hiding, Stop being shy. Be more bold. You have what it takes. I can go on and on and on and on. It's like they were with me as I was praying to God. And so that's how God works with me. And if anyone here can relate with maybe not feeling bold, not feeling shy, not really understanding how they can lead, kind of questioning, their purpose, don't really know the purpose, don't really know their identity, I'm here to tell you that your time of no longer hiding is now. Stop hiding, my ladies. Like I said, this is for the ladies. I'm sorry, men. If you have a special lady in your life, share this video with them. We are leaders. We are leaders. I'm a leader. You're a leader. Okay? And we get so caught up in, I'm saying Keps get so caught up in, I have to be the best wife. Even don't ask Toby, because the last few weeks, getting me together. But best wife, best mom, I have to be this, I have to be that, best daughter, and this, that. And you get so caught up in the motions of things that I get so caught up in the motions of things, that I realized that I wasn't taking time out to figure out what I need to do to wear the hat of a leader. Does that make sense? I wrote some things down, so I'm going to read them because I don't want to be all over the place. And I'll tell you exactly where I'm coming from. So, as women, as females, we, like I said, have an up and down relationship with this word leadership. I know I do. I have an up and down relationship with the word leadership. We hear leadership all the time. You hear it at work, you hear it at church. And I honestly never really saw myself as that until very recently, until literally last week. And so as wives, right, for all my wives out there, you're told you got to be supportive. You got to be submissive. I won't go there today, but that's a whole other conversation. Like, what does submission really mean? But you hear you have to be submissive. You have to be supportive of your husband, and do this, do that. But, and I'll read what I wrote here. We are conditioned to learn about surrendering. So surrendering to your husband and being submissive to your husband. But we don't fill our minds with things that have to do with stepping up and stepping out. I also put here, I already said that I want to be a good wife, a good mother. But at times, we're a little afraid to say that we want more. Like, I want more than just being that good wife and that wonderful mother and that, awesome daughter. Like, Keps wants more. I don't know about you, but I want more. And so we're kind of fighting, like, within us. Like, there's a battle between us. Like, you want to lead, you want to step out, you're craving more, but you also got to be that wife, you also got to be that mother, you also got to be that friend, you also got to be that daughter. But leadership is our birthright. As women, our birthright is to be leaders in this world, to be leaders in your community, to be leaders at your job. I'm sure there's some of you that are not taking that step that you need to take to be a leader at work because of one thing or another, because you feel that you're not equipped to do it, or you feel like, it's a man's world, or whatever the case may be. But Being a leader is your birthright. Being a leader is my birthright. Okay? Also, God does not intend for just some of us to lead. He wants all of us to lead. He's designed us. He's designed me. He's designed you for a certain purpose, a certain mission, a certain thing. And it's for us to figure out, what is that thing? What is that thing in 2023? What is that mission? What is that vision? What is the purpose that you have to start walking into? So in my last video, I know I mentioned gifts, and I won't go back into that, but God has given us women gifts. He's given us a voice. He's given us a presence. Like, there are spaces we are supposed to occupy. Point blank, period. Right? There are spaces that we must occupy. And if we're not careful, those spaces will not be occupied, and the purpose and the mission and the goal for whatever that thing will not be accomplished, because we don't want to step out, right? We don't want to use our voice. We don't want to use our gifts. We don't want to use our presence. Yeah, I mean, really, I just put here, it's time for us not to be afraid. It's time for you not to be afraid. It's time for me not to be afraid. To step out. We can no longer hide. We cannot do it. I cannot do it. Like I said, I'm speaking to myself. I am speaking to myself. I can no longer hide. I have to bear fruit in 2023. I have to be bold. Like, I have to bear fruit. You have to bear fruit. There have been seeds planted in the ground. And those seeds can be seeds of prayer that was prayed by mom, grandmother, dad, grandfather. You might not even put those seeds in the ground. How about that? But those seeds have to bear fruit. We have to bear fruit, my ladies, in 2023. It is time. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, "Arise and shine, for your light has come." Arise. And like I said, I'm speaking to myself. Ikepo, arise and shine. Your light has come. My light has come in 2023 to do what God has asked me to do, to be that leader. So if anyone here is still hiding, is still scared, again, it won't happen overnight, right? Like I said, I'm in the same boat. But I need people. I need support to constantly encourage me. And if you don't have that support, if you don't have those people, I'm here. I'm here. I love encouraging. I love praying for people. I love seeing people start from one point and getting to another point. And I love when the glory is returned to Him. Because, we think we have the power to do things. We don't. Everything that we do is by the grace of God, the mercy of God, the love of God, the favor of God, the strength of God. You hear me say of God? So it's not the strength of Ikepo. It's not the mercy of Ikepo. It's not the grace of Ikepo. I can't do it. I can't do it. So, leadership. We are leaders. We are powerful leaders. Again, leadership can look a little different for everybody. So figure out what it looks like for you. And my prayer, my hope, my desire for you, my females, in 2023 is that you will take up the space that is your birthright, is deserved to you. It's you. There's no questions. You don't have to act like it's yours. It is yours. It belongs to you. You know what birthright means? Like, it's something God gave you at birth. It's your right. So that's all I had. That's what I wanted to share with you. I really hope it blesses somebody today, somebody this year, somebody this season. And honestly, for my men too, you know. But this one, it was really strong in my heart for my females. So I take it back. It's not for you men. Just for the ladies. But yeah, that's really all I had. This month of January is an exciting month for me. It's my birthday. So, you know, sometimes it can get a little overwhelming though. You know, it's like New Year and then your birthday is like about 2 weeks after. So it's like, oh my gosh, it's a new year, then it's a new age and I'm aging but I am receiving everything that comes with this new year and this new age that I'm approaching. I'm receiving it with open arms because I know the plans for me is of good and not of evil. So God, whatever you have for me in this new year, whatever you have for me in this new age that I'm about to enter, I receive it. I receive all of it. I receive it. So, you know, I know a lot of people are like, God, let this year be, you know, I don't want to deal with no. And I get it, right? I get it. But sometimes there are some trials that God allows us to go through because the lesson that will be learned is for our future. It's for, you know, our purpose. It's for our destiny. 2022, I learned a lot of lessons. There were trials. I was telling someone the other day that 2022 for me was a year of growing pains. There was pain, but trust and believe, I grew. So, I receive whatever God has for me. I receive it, and I know that whatever it is, I'll come out on the other side. Good, bad, ugly, I receive it because it's God at the end of the day that allows things to happen. But yeah, with that being said, this year is still going to be a good year. It's still going to be a great year. So that I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the blessings. And yeah, that's really it that I had. I'm excited for this month. I'm excited for this year. And I know God has already gone ahead. I know He has already gone ahead. And we're going to have a lot of things to celebrate this year. I believe that. I really, really do. So I am signing out. I'm wishing you all another Happy New Year. Saying it again, Happy New Year. Yeah, I cannot wait to see you back on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because KepTalk this year, we are going harder. We're doing better. And I'm not hiding. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to do more. So I'm excited. So get excited with me, y'all, because there's a lot. There's a lot coming. All right. Love you so much. Remain blessed. Remain highly favored. And I will see you in my next video.